Hey, is he and I had went to college together yet?
All right, guys, what an adventure today. It's Fat Tuesday out in Mardi Gras. There we go. Let me see if I can get this lens right. Oh, man. It's an experience I only want to experience once. Great experience in the French Quarters for the last day of Mardi Gras. Wow, I mean, Jesus, everyone should experience it at least once in their lives. What I've learned is when there's a big crowd, you get high anxiety. And then on top of that, it's even more high anxiety because people are drinking and people are very unpredictable. So I'm gonna go across like 3 or 4 points. I'm gonna see if I could try to cut this up and edit it and put my conversation in between the little clips because it's pretty intense. So let's see, we start off the day exiting the hotel and walking to, the French Quarters, because we're about 3 or 4 blocks from the French Quarters here in Louisiana or New Orleans. I like to say New Orleans, but I think it's pronounced New Orleans. But anyway, so we walk 3 or 4 blocks to New Orleans to get some food, and we go, and we're a small party, and some guy just cuts in front of me, like out of the blue, because he was going somewhere with some other people, and he steps in a big puddle of like sewage. Now, I don't want to call it sewage water, but dirty water, like dirty beer water. And I was just like, dude, he just saved my life, because his foot, I kid you not, his whole leg was like full of water, like halfway, not even like halfway between his knees and his feet, like it was just drenched in dirty water. And the big curse word that came out of his mouth, it was just crazy. But yeah, there was that. And then let's see, there was that. And then let me stop it and make another one, so it'd be easier for me to edit with just the clips instead of cutting it out. All right. So then we go towards, we go to a little jazz bar, a restaurant, which is really amazing. Very great talent at the BB King restaurant. Highly recommend going there. Not too far from Bourbon Street. I can't recall the street name because we're just walking around, enjoying the ambiance. And that street is not bad, but when you get more concentrated and getting closer to Bourbon Street, that's when it gets a lot more crazier. That's when you start seeing the intensity of people, just a high concentration down that street. It's a very fun street, very lively. It felt like I was walking down the Vegas Strip. But yeah, a lot of people are, in their 20s, 30s, even like in their 50s and 60s are out there grabbing some beads and requesting, doing crazy Alex, it's just it's crazy, man. It's just when people are drunk, they'll do crazy things just for attention. And I don't know where that I don't know what you call it, like ritual came from, or where you're throwing beads at people. I need to do my research on that, but that was pretty interesting trip right there of people throwing beads at each other and collecting them. The beads are nice. They're really decorative. They're very there's a lot of effort that goes into the beads. They're very colorful, got a shine to them. Also, what I like about the beads too, some of them have lights. I didn't want to even try to attempt to see what I have to do to get a bead that was lighted up, just because I don't want to hear the answer to that or whatnot. But it was pretty crazy. But so, yeah, lighted beads. Beads are like triple X beads, where you're like, oh, whoa, private party beads, alligator teeth beads, like totally creative beads. And then you have your standard beads. I went ahead and just got my standard beads, man. I'm just a traveler, just passing through the street, man. Just want to see these actions and what's going on. All right, next clip here, or next small little clip and talk. Here we go. We're entering the Bourbon Street, yo. We're going live. All right, so I'm going down the street on Bourbon, right? You know, going down the street, and there's balconies, people hanging out, and it just feels really like a really old rustic town. It feels a little bit like New Orleans Square in Disneyland, but a whole lot more, I should say, more adult appropriate, more not for kids. Don't bring your kids. If they're not of adult age or drinking age, don't bring your kids. But as far as food goes, I love it. There's a lot of finger food, a lot of I guess hangover food that you that's available down that street. Like if you had too much to drink, you just you have junk food to bring down that gunk of liquor and alcohol, which is really nice, because sometimes you don't want to eat like something healthy or just something healthy where you're gonna just puke it out. You just need that grease to just absorb that alcohol, which is really nice because it's available over there down Bourbon Street. Let's see. So a lot of people do a lot of crazy things. Oh yeah, so near the end of the street, because me and my party just walk straight through. We're just here seeing what's going on. Let me pause it here so I can make it easy for the edit. All right. All right, so right here you'll see the police officers. I guess they're just walking through the street to shut it down, because I think it shuts down after 12 at midnight. So right around that time, you see a big parade of police officers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and comment and like on the description. I'd love to have this video commented a whole lot to learn more about this New Orleans and Louisiana culture. But anyway, so I'm here, okay, so the police are coming down. I'm like, oh my God, someone gets shot, or is there a riot or something? So they're going down the street, and me and my party are hanging on the sidewalk. And all of a sudden, I just get a beer thrown at me from up above. Like I guess someone's beer fell, and then me and the person I was with in the party, I think it was a party of 5 or 4 we were with. And I was just like, oh shit, man, I got beer on my arm. And then someone was like, dude, it's all right, you're not bleeding. Last night someone was, bleeding. I was like, what? You got hit with something? He's like, yeah, I guess when someone threw a beat at him, he got hit or something, hit in the eye, or he slipped and fell on the concrete. He wasn't too sure what went on, but he had to run to one of the off streets, and the police were there and the EMS or whatever to help take care of him. But yeah, it's fun, but you gotta be safe. You just gotta be safe out there, man. But it's so fun. I had a great time. I hear a lot. What's going on is I guess the next big event that happens here in Louisiana and New Orleans is the Jazz Festival. So that's something I'm totally looking forward to. maybe in the near future, or when I get a chance to. But thanks for watching and hearing me out and sharing this experience. If you want to join in and go ahead and want me to follow your channel, I guess, or you have something to say, just go ahead and say it in my comments, and I would love to know more about this interesting city here in New Orleans. All right, without further ado, guys, thanks, and comment, like, and subscribe. Grow this channel, man.